Practice Better tutorial for beginners. Hello, hope you're doing good. I'm your host Jason. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use Practice Better. Practice Better is a platform that is created for health professionals to collect bookings and also for journaling and so much more. To get started is actually completely free. All you'll need to do is go on to practicebetter.io. Then from there you can tap on Start Free Trial. After you have tapped on Start Free Trial, you'll be able to sign up with your business email address and basic information. Now after you have signed up, you will be redirected to a dashboard like this. Once on this dashboard, you can fill in the name of your practice, and you could also suggest a website, so you could put in your website right there. Then you can choose how you heard about them. After you have done that, you can tap on Continue. Once you have tapped on Continue, you will be redirected to your dashboard. Once you have tapped on Continue, you'll be redirected to this page, and are you switching from another platform, you can select yes or no. Then you can tap Next, and what is your specialty, and you can choose your specialty right here. So let's say for example I'm a dietitian, I'll select dietitian. Any other designations, and you can select right there. Then I'll just select nutritionist and I'll tap on Continue. Then you'll select Continue once more. How large is your practice? And you can select it right there. So I'm just getting started. Do you practice alone or with a team? I'm going to say a solo practitioner. Then we'll tap on Finish. Now after you have filled this out, you could add in your first client information, or you could choose to tap on Skip. Once you have done that, you'll be redirected to your dashboard. Once on your dashboard, the first thing I want you to do is you're going to go over to the left-hand menu option, and from there you can see you have a few options. You can either choose to add clients, you can choose to set up your calendar, you can choose to add tasks, billing. All of the different options are on the left-hand side. And if we were to go over to the top right-hand corner, you could tap on Settings. After you have tapped on Settings, from there you'll be able to edit your dashboard, which is this section right here. So you can edit the appearance of your dashboard. Now the first thing we're going to be doing, we're going to tap on My Practice from the top navigation bar. After you have tapped on My Practice, you're going to tap on My Services. Once you have tapped on My Services, you'll be able to add your service. So you can see right here, Add Service. You're going to tap right there. You can choose whether it is a one-on-one service or a group class service. So let's say for example one-on-one. Then you can scroll down and you could give the service a name. So let's say for example I'll just call it consultation. After you have done that, you can also choose the calendar color. Then you could add in a brief description right here. After adding in the description, you can choose the duration. So let's say for example 45 minutes. So I'll type in 45 right there. And you can also add in the terms and conditions if you want. Then by scrolling down, you can put in the pricing. So whether it is a fixed pricing or ongoing payment, you can select whichever one of these options. So let's say we were to select fixed pricing and we're going to put in our fee. Then you can also change the currency. At the moment it is set at Canadian dollar. If you like to change it, you can do that. And you can scroll down and you can edit the rest of options, service availability, in person, by phone or online. You can select whichever one of these options. Then you can scroll down and you could set up the booking time and all of these specific options that you can set up to your liking. You can also customize the button label. Instead of it saying book now, you could select whatever you want. So I'm just going to be typing in book now. And you can also edit the confirmation label. And you can also add in a redirect URL if you want. Once you're finished customizing it to your liking, all you need to do now to save the changes, you'll scroll back up and you're going to tap on Save. So you can see right there, I've created my first service. Now after creating your first service, If it is a case that you like to create more services, you can do that. You can also create packages by tapping on add package. So you can use your services above to create packages so your clients can see all of your different services, and if they would like to book more than one, they can do that. Another thing that you can also do, you could tap on booking pages and widgets. After you have tapped on booking pages and widgets, from here you'll see your client portal link. You can also see your public profile link. So if we were to copy this, or better yet select it and tap on go to, you can see how it looks. So you can see it right there. Now if we were to scroll down, you can also choose to add a page if you want. So you could tap on add page, and you could add an additional page. So you could create an additional booking page if you want. You can scroll down and you can customize the color and so on. And by going over to the left hand menu option, we could tap on logo and branding. From here you could upload a logo. You could also add a Firecon, as you can see right there. So you can further customize the website to your liking. If you like to add team members, you can tap on my team from the left hand menu option. And from here you could tap on invite people, and you could add in team members. Also, if you were to go over to the left hand menu option, you could tap on invoices and payments. After tapping on invoices and payments, so let us do that again. Once you have tapped on invoices and payments, you'll be redirected to this page, better yet, and you're going to tap on billing and payments. After selecting billing and payments, from here you could tap on create invoice, and you could create your first invoice. So you can search for the client name and you'll be able to create an invoice. Also, if it is a case that you would like to, for example, upload any documents or so on for a particular client, you can tap on documents from the left hand menu option, as this platform is HIPAA approved. After you have done that, all you'll need to do now, you can choose to go over to the left hand menu option, and you can either add documents from Dropbox or Google Drive by selecting Google Drive right here. You could choose to link your Google Drive, and then you'll be able to add documents. And by tapping in the top right hand corner on new folder, you can create a new folder so that you can better organize them. Now if we were to go back to the main dashboard and go over to the left hand menu option, you can select my tasks, and from here you'll be able to create tasks. So you can type in the task that you like to be done, and then you can tap on create a task. You could also assign that task to someone if you want. Another thing you can also do by going over to the left hand menu option and selecting billing and payment. From there you'll be able to create an invoice just like what I showed you earlier. You can also view your analytics by tapping on reports, and you'll be able to see the analytics. And that's basically it when it comes onto this platform. If we were to tap on forms and waivers, from here you'll be able to create a form if you want. You can also add your disclaimers by selecting disclaimers from the left hand menu option. Hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, anything that you'd like me to go over or go more in depth in, please let me know in the comment section, and thank you for watching.